Welcome to Project MFG's 2026 Clash of Trades. I'm your host, Jesse Trank, Senior Applications Engineer with Mastercam. Over 50 schools participated in this season's machining challenge, and only 16 teams moved on to the regional rounds of qualification. Today, we're at the College of Southern Nevada in Henderson, Nevada for the Western Regional Qualifiers. This is one of 4 stops on the road to nationals. If you haven't seen our first episode of this season covering the Eastern Regional competition, be sure to check it out. Only one team from each of the 4 regions will advance to nationals for a shot to win $100,000. We'll see whose side Lady Luck is really on. Get ready for some machining action. This is Clash of Trades.
We're Everett Community College, and we're here machining for a better future.
We're Fresno City College, and we're the chip breakers, and we're ready to make chips fly.
We are Great Basin College. Catchphrase.
We're Yuba College, not my machine, not my problem. So the theme of this competition is incredibly important. It's automation in industry.
I think it's a very big advancement, specifically for what we're doing and what we're focusing around a lot of manufacturing.
Everywhere's starting to move towards it. It's so important to be able to free up the machine.
The first part we're coming in with is this really big piece, what we believe is some sort of robotic arm.
In our grading of these parts, we have several factors that we're indicating. One is the cost. In addition to that, it's also the quality of the part. I believe we have somewhere around 150 data points that we're pulling off of these parts. Of course, the more of those you get right, the higher your score is.
Good morning. Welcome to Las Vegas. Are you guys ready? Yeah! All right. So ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
I was very nervous and I had to catch my breath a couple times.
And right now, I'm currently touching off my tools to make sure that, our work offsets and tool offsets are good.
So this year, it's only me returning. I have 2 new people. I'm gonna be guiding the other 2 people along with us and getting it done.
Do you have any idea how much these cost? And plastic is a lot cheaper. This is the same program that we're going to run on aluminum. You're running.
Our programmer, River, he always has a solution. We're coming in with a program that works excellent on our machine that is completely different than the ones we have here.
I just kind of looked away that way, and then I turned and I saw there was a black screen. And then the spindle shut off, and then right now we're restarting from 0.
Something about our height is disagreeing. It's cutting through the material, and it's not supposed to do that. We need to figure out why it's doing that.
Okay.
Just cut straight through here to come do this one. There's something that we're missing.
I'm a little worried it'll throw the part. Go for it. Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Gotta love the smell of burnt coolant in the morning.
Just like any other job, you do have a punch card, and it's how you keep track of your hours.
This contest is not necessarily about machining. It's about time management. You're so confident and you're trying to move so quickly because time is money. That little mistake can always come out of left field.
Oh!
There it went. We think we're right, but there's always the opportunity that we get proven wrong.
We kind of had a little accident. So the previous tool was, the stick out on that tool was too short. We were following up with this 3/8 ball end. We're still gonna have that minor gouge. This tool pack will help clean it up.
If we waste any materials, if we have to start over, from a business standpoint, we're wasting time, we're wasting money, we're wasting efficiency.
Oh, the pressure's on now, for real.
I'm Dan Flick, Executive Director for Advanced Manufacturing Programs at College of Southern Nevada. So the College of Southern Nevada is helping people get jobs. Having Haas move into the Valley, there's a lot of excitement because there's a lot of companies that are moving in that are making things for them. Actually, a company that the students went to see today.
So we got to visit the VSR manufacturing area today.
I think it's really cool being able to see the process from start to finish.
It gives you a better view and insight onto what your career will look like and how you can enter into the job market.
The benefit and reward that comes from Project MFG is fantastic.
It's definitely had a big plus on our enrollment, getting the word out there.
When you see that stack of resumes and you see Project MFG, there's someone who is committed and is chasing excellence.
So we threw the part. We're starting from new stock. You can see the serrations that came from the jaws. That's not cut, that's formed. So that's marks from it gouging into the surface. We don't have enough stock left here to machine away those gouge marks. And so that's why we had to restart, because we didn't want to have less material than we did before, because it already threw it once. If we have less material to hold on to, then it's going to throw it again, even worse this time.
We're being way gentler.
Please tell me there's supposed to be a hole there. If we hadn't run into the first snag, we would not have been in a rush and we would not have had other problems. We still have a good shot at winning this, but we wanted to be done by now.
2 hours left. If we're being honest, we're sweating a little bit. We solved the issue. This little guy right here has a little flat part on the tool, and it's not meant to be in a collet. It's not meant to be in a holder like that. So this entire part is 300 thousandths lower than where we wanted it to be.
We finished our first part and now we are setting up for the next parts. It is running something I've never ran before and has never been run before. So absolutely anything can happen.
We have about an hour left. This program is under an hour, and the following parts that we have are a few minutes. So we still have some time.
Okay, where are we going with this? What is it about this? No, that's not. I'm gonna let you drive for a second. Okay, reload. This is intense.
We have one complete part and one mostly complete part. And then we have a third part that is maybe about halfway done.
We got the fixture done, we got the main part done, and we got the 2 3D printed parts done, as well as, I want to say, about half of the first LPs.
So there's a total of 3 parts. We completed 1.
We got our first part done. We weren't able to get into any of our other parts, unfortunately. So it's going to be up to the CMM to determine whether or not our part was accurate enough to beat the other team.
We collected roughly about 150 data points on this contest here, so we have a lot of information. Not only that, but we collected spindle times, the amount of work hours you did, the size of your team affected those hourly rates. There was a lot that went into it, and today's results actually were really close. Everyone was neck and neck.
Without further ado, the regional from Henderson, Nevada, the winner is Yuba College.
I think the one thing that sets our team apart is confidence in our strategies. We know what we need to do and we do it every time.
So I want to thank every single one of you for coming to the Western Regional Competition. You all did a great job. Give yourself a round of applause. Have a good one.
What a showdown in the West. Yuba College once again is headed to nationals, but the ultimate test still awaits. Next up, tune in to episode 3 of Clash of Trades, where we travel out to San Antonio, Texas to find the team that will represent the southern region in this year's competition.